analysts suggest strategies U.S. can adopt to acquire more Bitcoin amid crypto reserve strategy. Bitcoin reserve. Jiang Jinze, United States. According to Jiang Jinze, although the U.S. has dismissed the idea of purchasing Bitcoin, other fiscal options such as selling gold to increase reserves are now being considered. Last updated, March 7, 2025. Author. Jimmy Aki. Author. Jimmy Aki. About author. Jimmy has nearly 10 years of experience as a journalist and writer in the blockchain industry. He has worked with well-known publications such as Bitcoin Magazine, CCN, and Blockonomi covering news. Author profile. Share. Copied. Last updated. March 7, 2025 at 17:47 GMT+2. Why Trust Cryptonews? Cryptonews has covered the cryptocurrency industry topics since 2017, aiming to provide informative insights to our readers. Our journalists and analysts have extensive experience in market analysis and blockchain technologies. We strive to maintain high editorial standards focusing on factual accuracy and balanced reporting across all areas from cryptocurrencies and blockchain projects to industry events, products, and technological developments. Our ongoing presence in the industry reflects our commitment to delivering relevant information in the evolving world of digital assets. Read more about Cryptonews. Key takeaways. Jiang Jinze criticized the U.S. government's reliance on seized BTC for its Bitcoin reserve. He pointed out that, following its 2016 hack, nearly half of the total BTC owned by the nation belongs to the Bitfinex exchange. Jiang proposed selling gold, reinvesting tariff revenues, and leveraging idle resources like federal data centers for Bitcoin mining as Bitcoin acquisition solutions. The upcoming White House Crypto Summit is expected to shape U.S. crypto policy, addressing regulations and CBDCs. On March 7, Jiang Jinze, analyst and founder of Muse Labs, responded to the U.S. government's Bitcoin reserve strategy, which ruled out direct BTC purchases. He noted that selling gold to increase Bitcoin holdings, amongst other options, is now officially on the table. This method would be budget neutral, meaning it wouldn't require new funds, as the proceeds from gold sales could be used to acquire Bitcoin indirectly. Jiang Jinze questions the U.S. reliance on Bitcoin forfeitures. In a detailed ex-post, Jiang Jinze expressed concerns about the U.S. government's decision to build its Bitcoin reserve solely on seized BTC from criminal and civil forfeiture cases. While Trump's crypto czar, David Sachs, noted that the U.S. government holds around 200,000 BTC, Jiang Jinze pointed out that only 100,000 BTC are true reserves. This is because nearly half of the confiscated Bitcoin must be returned to Bitfinex, the exchange that suffered a major hack in 2016. In that incident, hackers stole approximately 120,000 BTC, and after years of investigation, law enforcement recovered a substantial portion of the stolen funds. Since these Bitcoins rightfully belong to Bitfinex and its affected users, they are not part of the government's actual reserves. https://twitter.com/ScottTemelker/status/18978146368777300. Additionally, he noted that most of the remaining confiscated Bitcoin was seized when its value was much lower, and acquiring such a large amount through future confiscations may take much longer. His perspective aligns with recent frustrations expressed by David Sachs over the Biden administration's sell-off of 195,000 BTC for just $366 million, which would be worth over $17 billion today. Alternative strategies for expanding U.S. Bitcoin reserves. Jiang proposed 3 alternative strategies to expand the U.S. Bitcoin reserves without new fiscal expenditures. First, he suggested redistributing existing assets. He pointed out that the most viable source of incremental funds would be revenue generated from gold reserves or Federal Reserve deposits. The Fed's earnings are turned over to the U.S. Treasury and categorized as general revenue, making them difficult to use for Bitcoin acquisition. As a result, selling gold appears to be the most realistic option. Other assets, such as land, buildings, and licenses, could also be liquidated, but the federal government's holdings in these areas are limited and largely negligible. His second strategy involved reinvesting tariff revenues, allowing the government to buy Bitcoin without increasing spending. However, this option seems unlikely in the near term, as the Commerce Secretary has already ruled out using tariff income for the National Crypto Reserve Plan. Finally, Jiang proposed using idle resources such as federal data centers and underused energy sources for Bitcoin mining. While he cited Bhutan's state-supported mining as an example, he acknowledged that this approach would yield minimal returns as 95% of Bitcoin has already been mined. Matrixport reiterates gold's sell-off to fund Bitcoin reserves. Adding to the discussion, Matrixport, Asia's largest all-in-one crypto services hub, suggested that the U.S. government could tap into gold reserves to fund Bitcoin purchases under a strategic Bitcoin reserve plan. U.S. Senator Cynthia Lummis' Bitcoin Act proposes using gold's $688 billion market value to acquire 1 million BTC over 5 years, potentially by selling gold. Matrixport estimates that selling 15% of reserves could yield $110 billion, enough for 1.05 million BTC at current prices. However, they cautioned that such a large-scale Bitcoin purchase would likely drive prices higher, making accumulation more expensive over time. The White House Crypto Summit and the future of U.S. Bitcoin policy. Matrixport also projected that today's White House Crypto Summit could shape U.S. crypto policy for the next 4 years. The summit is also expected to reaffirm the administration's commitment to simplifying crypto regulations, opposing central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, and positioning the U.S. as a global blockchain leader. Despite this, many crypto investors and industry players have expressed disappointment with the announced Bitcoin reserve strategy, which triggered a sharp bearish trend for BTC. Spencer Hakimian, founder of New York-based Tulu Capital Management, called the plan underwhelming. At the same time, another crypto supporter noted that Trump's pro-crypto campaign had suggested the government would actively accumulate Bitcoin over time. The new approach, which prioritizes securing existing holdings rather than expanding them, has left some feeling it falls short of those expectations. Frequently asked questions (FAQs). Why is the U.S. government hesitant to buy Bitcoin directly? The U.S. government has ruled out direct Bitcoin purchases, likely due to regulatory, political, and fiscal concerns. Instead, it relies on seized assets, avoiding new spending or policy shifts that could spark controversy. Could returning Bitcoin to Bitfinex affect the government's reserve strategy? Since nearly half of the estimated 200,000 BTC must be returned to Bitfinex, the government's actual holdings are much smaller than perceived. This could weaken its long-term strategy and limit its ability to influence the market. What challenges would selling gold present to buying Bitcoin? Selling gold to fund Bitcoin acquisition could face resistance from policymakers and economists who see gold as a stable asset. Additionally, large-scale sales might impact gold prices and spark debates over asset diversification. How could the White House Crypto Summit change U.S. Bitcoin policy? The summit could set the stage for clearer regulations influencing how the government approaches Bitcoin reserves in the future. It may also determine whether alternative strategies such as mining or tariff-free investment gain traction. Follow us on Google News. Trending news. Recommended popular crypto topics price predictions. How Tether co-founder William Quigley views crypto regulations in Trump's second term. Trump appoints PayPal veteran David Sachs as White House AI and crypto czar. President Trump signs executive order creating strategic Bitcoin reserve. Why is BTC price collapsing? For all coins that could turn $600 into $60,000, Pi Network set to unlock 188M tokens this month. Will Pi price crash or rally? Features. White House Crypto Summit. Everything we know so far. 1 day ago. By Connor Sefton. Price analysis. Will Binance listing make Pi Network the next big crypto? Pi price outlook. 1 day ago. By Simon Chandler. Industry talk. XRP explosion incoming? Key levels point to a run toward $10. 1 day ago. By Harvey Hunter. Best crypto to buy now in March 2025. Top crypto to invest in. February 19, 2025. By NSS, Tavares. New crypto coins to invest in March 2025. 6 days ago. By NSS, Tavares. 8 best crypto pre-sales to invest in now. Upcoming token sales. 5 days ago. By Meb Keelicuddy. 10 new upcoming Coinbase listings in March 2025. 5 days ago. By Isan El Makuri. 12 new and upcoming Binance listings in 2025. 5 days ago. By NSS, Tavares. Next crypto to explode. Top 12 coins in March 2025. September 11, 2024. By Elijah Rankovich. Bitcoin, BTC, price prediction 2025 to 2034. October 19, 2024. By Leon Waters. Ripple, XRP, price prediction 2025, 2026 to 2030. August 28, 2024. By Eric Huffman. Ethereum price prediction 2025 to 2030. Will ETH reach $5,000? August 28, 2024. Bye Benbeto.